It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Now we're continuing the discussion around insurance this morning, and thanks to Dr. Nolwandle Mbalo, Head of Insurance at Standard Insurance Limited, we've been delving into the ins and outs of insurance. Now, it can be a hard topic to get to grips with, but in order to protect what matters to you most, we really need to take the time to do so, understand it properly. Nolwandle, thank you very much for joining us once again. It's been such an interesting journey, just learning a bit more and finding out the ins and outs and what is the most important. But I think let's delve a little bit deeper today. Annual paid policies versus monthly paid policies. Now, I'm very familiar with the latter, all right, but the annual ones, not so much. What's the big difference here?
Well, I think it's an important question from a consumer point of view to start with. I mean, for the most part, people will be familiar with that, with the advantages of paying school fees up front.
True.
Where school will actually give you a discounted rate for paying up front. Similarly, in insurance, you do have those options, and you need to speak to your insurer to actually look at how, because it could actually save a lot. We understand that a lot of people will not necessarily have the sum of money up front to pay for the insurance for the year, but there's a huge savings that you can actually derive from that. Each underwriter or insurer will have different discounted prices for paying up front. It's a good benefit on both sides.
So basically, do you just need to ask your insurer? Because, I mean, I'm not too familiar with the fact that you can ask an insurance. School fees, yes, I know.
Yeah, it is available, and that's why I say it's a phenomenon that is not well utilized. I mean, you do have people who are actually in a position to pay up front because they understand the benefits related to that.
Okay.
So when you're actually taking your policy or buying an insurance with your insurer, you need to find out what are the options.
Yeah.
And you'll have the monthly premium, but there's also an option for the most of the underwriters to actually pay an annual premium.
Right, and you can save a little bit of money by doing the annual one as well, yeah. I think once you got that sorted, whether you're not going to pay annually or monthly, how important is it to be honest, to tell the truth to your insurer?
Insurance is built on trust. It's a partnership. So disclosing information and being honest up front about the items that you have in your possession that you need covered is actually onerous on you as an insurer. Yeah. So that information in terms of what you have in your possession and the value of those items, the replacement cost, the estimated replacement cost is important to specify, because you also don't want to find yourself at the latter end when you're actually claiming for those items that we're actually asking you the questions as to the validity of those items or the existence of that or proof of that. Exactly. So declaring that information up front works on both sides, that we're in a position to indemnify you as we promised to, without actually giving you any hassles.
And I like the mention that you said this is a relationship built on trust. It's not just a business proposition here between you and the insurer. It really is about trust, and you can go a long way. You build a long relationship by just being honest as well. But it does happen that sometimes, we unintentionally mislead our insurance or kind of leave specific items off the list. Why is it important to really make sure that you just make sure you hone in on those specific products that you want or items that you have at home to insure?
We understand that you may not have all of the information at your disposal at the point of taking out a policy. Yeah. But I can't overemphasize enough the fact that you have to stay closer to that policy document and understand what is covered there. Because once you've confirmed with us the items we need covers, we do send you a policy document, which I understand it's quite a lengthy document at times. You don't have time to review it. But it's important because
you pay. Take a glass of red wine at night.
You are paying a premium every month. So it is equally important that you take an interest in what you're being actually billed for or what you're paying monthly.
Exactly, and I'm also sure that, before you go and sign up or speak to your insurance before you sign up, make sure of everything that you want to insure and make sure you have the correct values and those kind of things. Thank you very much. I mean, there's so much information, but hearing you just talk about it just help us kind of categorize it perfectly and put it into those little brain blocks that we can actually understand. Thank you very much for joining us. I mean, how amazing is it to really get this sort of information straight from the insurer? Now, this is really gold, people, and do the right thing and go out there and protect your next. And once again, thanks to Standard Insurance Limited, these are the kind of things that we need to know.
Protect your next with Standard Insurance Limited. Get up to 20% cash back on your premiums. SMS Expresso to 31492 for a quote.